And oh man, it has been a minute since we've just had this regular wheel, right? Of course, on the left, we got the NFL teams. Of course, on the right, we got all the positions as well. Jackpot and curse remains the same, but in case you forgot, the jackpot means I get to take anybody I want, depending on the other wheel, of course. So say if I get Eagles and jackpot, I can take Saquon, Lane Johnson. But say I get jackpot and quarterback, I can take Josh Allen or Ian Book. I don't freaking know, but we got some, of course, streak bonuses, some punishments on the side as well, but we can get to that once we get a little closer to that. But for now, spin number 1 to kick things off until we hit a three-peat. Okay. It's been too long, huh? The wheel's starting off on the good side. Oh, but of course, I guess I should put in my guess, Christian McCaffrey, down here at 94 overall. And I'm not too sure what he's rated now on the actual roster, but I'm kind of playing in my own simulation world here where we have the updated rosters with all the trades and offseason acquisitions. We have all the rookies as well, but we are also in 2025, so a year later. So McCaffrey now 29 years old. Maybe he's gone down a little bit and the rest goes for the league. But that does not change the fact that CMC is a definite game changer and I couldn't ask for much more on spin number 1. But now the big question is, can a player of that caliber get us our very first win on spin number 1? No. But he single-handedly takes our offense up to a 3 overall already. And that is admirable because Dalvin Tomlinson is our QB1. And as you can see, he was not too good. But even without a QB, any receivers, any old lineman, McCaffrey still rushes efficiently, 4.5 a carry, almost 1,000 yards, and even found himself in the end zone for the one time. He's even our leading receiver. I mean, CMC is the perfect player to start with. However, he's got these 5 bozos blocking in front of him. Hey though, man, if we're starting off with Christian McCaffrey, today is gonna be a good day. Spin number 2, imagine we got Curse on number 2 and just lost him right away. Nope, we're gonna get Tennessee Titans punter, and I might be in trouble already because Ryan Stonehouse is now on the Miami Dolphins, who of course was their punter last season and for the few previous years. I have no clue who their current punter is now. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm not even gonna waste any more time. Yeah, there goes our mighty streak of 1, but welcome in new punter 1. And if your official guess was 2 spins, you were wrong. Dalvin Tomlinson passing touchdown alert, and Daniel Whelan's gonna have a permanent hamstring injury for the rest of his life. But hey, as long as he spearheads us to that three-peat, he's gonna go down as one of the GOATs. Spin number 3, jackpot already. Oh my god, what are we doing? Please. Okay, Miami Dolphins jackpot. We get an early one. This is a crazy start. Obviously, Tyreek Hill is probably the guy. That's if they haven't traded him yet, as they haven't. 96 overall. We can go Jalen Ramsey as well and get a good DB, but I think Tyreek, aka the fastest man on the planet, will be joining our team. And don't forget, Big Dalvin threw for his first passing touchdown last season. How many can he get now with the cheetah? Sadly, still an 0-for, but 3 spins in to be a 7 overall already is pretty cool. Dalvin, what you got for me, Of course, we add in Tyreek Hill and our receiving numbers go down. And now he's sending out cryptic tweets and wants to be traded already. Not a good start for us at all, but spin number okay, this literally could not be going any better. I know it's been a while, Wheel, but damn it, you're showing me some love today. Sauce Ahmad Gardner, or Ahmad Sauce Gardner. You know what? The highest overall player on the New York Football Jets. Welcome to the roster, our first defensive player added. Is he good enough to hold this unit down on his own? I guess if he thinks he's the parentheses, fart. That did not hit. And okay, my mind is still fresh right now. I'm in a good mood, but if I see that 0 wins, 10 or 20 spins down the line, a generational head loss is coming. But we can sleep easy at night knowing we have a shutdown CB1 capable of shutting down an entire side of the field. To spin number 5 we go. I don't think we could have started much better than what we have done. Green Bay Packers ROLB. Is this Rashawn Gary? Or is he on the left? That's the question. I'm gonna lock in Rashawn Gary here. I don't have a better guess. He is at left end. I'm not even close. It ends up being Quay Walker. I got the defensive schemes completely messed up. Look, I'm a little bit rusty. We're a few months post football season, you know what I mean? So I still trust my ball knowledge enough, right? But I might miss a layup or two. 0 W's and 17 L's and 140 total tackles for the new main edition, but Guessing him wrong still makes me want to punch something. And I guess we can go over some streak bonuses now. I'm doing something a little different here, but it's still quite simple. Basically, if we guess 5 in a row correct, I'm only going to spin the team wheel, and whatever team it lands on, I get to take their 5th best player. For example, the Chiefs would be Taylor Swift's boyfriend, the Cowboys would be their goddamn kicker Brandon Aubrey, but Philly would be Jalen Hurts. So you get the deal, pretty easy stuff. If we manage to get to 10 in a row, though, I will be able to revive any player that I have lost throughout the process before, so if we land on a curse and whatnot, and then if I guess 5 in a row wrong, first of all, that would be utterly embarrassing, but it would pretty much act as a curse anyway. New Orleans Saints right tackle. Phomv, Kelvin Banks, Trevor Penning. Which one of those 3 is at right tackle? I think Phomv's left. I think this is Kelvin Banks, the rookie. Left tackle is Talisa Phomv, and Kelvin Banks is left tackle listed, so it ends up being Trevor Penning. That's 2 back-to-back wrong now, which is getting a little bit worrisome, but our first offensive lineman added is a good get no matter what. As we obviously remain at 0 wins, because if Trevor Penning's your best form of protection, you're gonna have as many kids as Phillip Rivers. To spin 7 we go. How about you give me a little easier combination so I can get my feet wet a little bit and ease back into things a little bit. Left guard on the Colts would have been Quentin Nelson, if I'm not mistaken, so that's kind of annoying. Wide receiver 2 is kind of annoying, because obviously the 1 is Pittman. The 2 could be Josh Downs. It should be Josh Downs. Alec Pierce, Adonai Mitchell, of course, is there. I'm locking in Josh Downs, though, as we were centimeters away from getting Quentin Nelson 92 overall, but as you can see right here, wide receiver 2 ends up being Josh Downs at an 83. And not gonna lie, this is a great 1-2 punch at receiver to start things off with. Too bad our quarterback is Dalvin frickin' Tomlinson. So until we change that, it's likely gonna be 0 wins from here on out, but our overall is a 20, 30, 20. Kinda cool. I'm just trying to find the positives, alright? 777 for DT, 2 touchdowns. And 63 interceptions for him, but Tyreek and Josh Downs combined for 500 yards, hell yeah. MVP, that man right now. To spin number 8 we go. Defense here, left end on the Titans. He's Jeffrey Simmons left at left end. That's the guy I want. That's the number 1 dude on the Titans roster. And okay, I accidentally paused my recording somehow, some way. Jeffrey Simmons was listed at right end, obviously. Sebastian Joseph Day, their left end, the newest addition, the first one to our D-line. As seeing another 0-win season now, it's starting to pick away at me. I don't like it one bit, man, but you know what else I don't like? Me missing all of these guys. I'm missing as much as I'm hitting right now, which is not a good sign. This one either, or Philly or the Rams wide receiver 1. Since we are a year into the future, I believe this is going to be Puka Nacua. But even if it's Devontae Adams, I wouldn't complain, as it is Puka at a 92 overall, the number 1 player on the Rams. And with that addition, just 9 spins in, our receiver room is endgame already. And don't forget, we take him from an interdivision team in the Rams. We already took McCaffrey from the Niners too. 0 wins again, but man, I'm telling you, win 1 is coming sooner than later. But who knows, man, with this dude at QB1, win 1 could come at my official guess. Because even though we have a Tyreek Hill, a Puka Nacua, and Josh Downs, they're all putting up Chase Claypool type numbers. But we move to spin 10, probably my last one today. I started this video a little late because my dog threw up on my bed, so I had to deal with that. Left end on the Browns was Myles Garrett. Instead, we get their punter. I just did a rebuild on this team. Did I look at their punter? No. Bojorquez. It's Bojorquez, right? Bojorquez. Corey something. Bojorquez? Yeah. Bojorquez. Bang. Wait, I forgot we already have a dang punter. And I almost forgot my official guess here is going to be 64. Remember, not a Super Bowl, not a 20-0, but a 3-peat. Something we've never done before. So if you haven't already, leave it down in the comments below your official guess, your official number. Well, okay, you know what then? Wheelin's going out to kicker, 74, and now we have a good punter. And since he's above an 80 overall, punter is removed. But even with our special teams unit improved, it's still an over. Spin number 11. Now, we did leave off on a 2 streak, so if we can get just 3 more and get that 5 streak bonus, hey, win number 1 could be, well, we got Los Angeles Rams wide receiver 1 earlier, obviously being Puka. Their wide receiver 2 then would be Devontae, but we already took Puka, so now he's their number 1, which means this is who? Is Demarcus Robinson still there? I'm gonna lock in Demarcus Robinson. I don't really have Better guess. Tutu Atwell. I guess DeMarcus isn't here anymore. That's on me. There goes the streak. Tutu Atwell is going to be playing tight end. And he's going to be elite there. Just you watch. Different day, same result. Tutu Atwell was better than Josh Downs, I suppose, so it's something. Spin 12. Yeah, there goes the streak. It was fun while it lasted. Am I washed? Maybe. Maybe just a little bit. Left tack. Rams. I'm really, really sick of you. Alaric Jackson, I believe, is their left tackle. Haven't signed on the right. And we are correct, as both our tackle positions are now sorted. Not really, but yeah, whatever. It's something, all right. And for these earlier spins, we'll take something. Too bad it's going to take more than just something for us to get win number 1. And Alaric Jackson just gave up the most sacks on our team. Is he for real? I mean, my goodness, if you put his brain in a cow, it would bark. He might be a lost cause already, guys. I cannot lie. That is not a good first impression on our team, as we're going to get a left guard now out of the Buffalo Bills. Ooh. Osiris Torrance on the right. Deion Dawkins, left tackle. Who is this left guard? Spencer Brown? No, he's the right tackle. Who is their left guard? They got McGovern at... I can literally name all 4 other positions. Who's their left guard, though? I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I honestly don't know. I might be washed. I might be Eagles, Julio Jones. It's David Edwards. Can never complain about an incoming starter, though. You know what? It's been a while. 0! Spin 14. Can we not get an offensive lineman, please and thank you? That is not what I meant. Is this Sauce or Tyreek? Oh, this wheel is off to a horrible start today. Sauce Gardner. Instead, I got to trade in with Dallas. Of course, that's the team it landed on here, and we were close to wide receiver 2 there, which of course would have been George Pickens, now newly traded there, but instead, we lose our highest overall, man. You know what? I'm not really having fun. What doesn't help is that I've missed 6 guesses in this video so far out of 13, 14 spins now. I don't know if we've ever gotten a curse and a jackpot back to back, but I was just at my lowest. Now I'm at my peak. We just got jackpot for the right end position. Micah Parsons, I think, is clearing away, has to be the choice here. We just sent Sauce to this team, and they repay us by giving us Micah Parsons 99 overall. I'll take that trade-off. Come on, our first 99 overall. Is that win number 1? Are we at least close? Like, seriously, man, we got ourselves a little squad here. I mean, if we take away the scoreboard, right, Micah?
Take away the scoreboard.
As the main man, put up 104 tackles, 10 TFLs, 10 sacks, even 3 interceptions. Micah did it all. Did everything he could. It would be even better, though, if we had a Sauce Gardner on that defense alongside him. Spin number 16, though. Can we keep this momentum rolling with a little Chiggy Okonkwo at tight end? Ooh, but does he even replace Tutu Atwell? Of course he does. What am I talking about? New tight end 1 in town. 0 wins and still dead last in every single category. Come on, Will. I know you've blessed us with some blue chip guys, but we need a QB. We need a franchise guy running everything here. New England Patriots right end. Is this Christian Barmore, or is he listed at left end? I think he's on the left. I'm gonna go Barmore. I'm really not too sure. It's Milton Williams, who they just signed. Oh, I folded. I honestly forgot he was even there. A big time addition to our defensive line, though, 84 overall, but the fact that I cannot get a streak over 2 is quite embarrassing. Oh my god. Milton Williams was a beast, though. A clear building block on the defense. Player movement's hard, man. Sometimes I just be forgetting. You know what I mean? It feels like it happened such a long time ago. No. But is this still Josh Allen? Josh Hines Allen? I think he's at right end. I'm going Trayvon Walker then. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think I saw Josh Hines Allen's name when we were at right end. The left end one ends up being Trayvon Walker. And if that landed on jackpot, man, he could have been all ours. But hey, a former number 1 overall pick alongside Micah Parsons, Quay Walker, Sebastian Joseph Day, Milton Williams. Our front 7 is looking kind of nice. Too bad all of our cornerbacks are built like Luka. You know what? We might be stuck here for a while. Oh, check out number 2 in total rush yards there, Ashton Genty, the Rook. I'm getting sidetracked. We don't need to be worrying about that. How can we get better? By adding Graham Gano. If he's even still there, who knows? I don't know kicker trends. You've got to be kidding me. Guys, I'm not going to lie though. I've checked every team. I checked free agency. I think Graham Gano just retired in my saves, so. Because technically, he still is their kicker. Whatever, bro. Just know that we are getting rid of this stupid position. Matt, you are so great. Yeah, he's gonna be our kicker one for the future, so we gotta be confident in our guy, you know what I'm saying? Tight end one of the Indianapolis Colts is Tyler Warren, their first round selection at 14. And at a 77 overall, he's clearing away the tight end one. And with that cheeky hidden development trait, he could be exactly what Dalvin Tomlinson needed. The rookie couldn't get us our first win, sadly, but does push our team overall up to a 50 now. Hear me out. Thinking about it now, we could try him at quarterback. He had a few passing touchdowns in the college football season. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have Christian McCaffrey and Saquon Barkley. It is going to be a movie. And Saquon, all I'm saying is if we complete this challenge of going back to back to back, you can go to the White House for 3 years in a row. Will he give our team enough juice to win number? Oh my God, man. I'm not gonna lie though. I think we get a quarterback. Our offense, we got some firepower here. I mean, Saquon and McCaffrey. Saquon was great, 5.3 a carry. McCaffrey was 7.1 a carry. Insane, but remember, we got Tyreek, we got Puka, we got Tyler Warren here now. Josh Downs is our slot. McCaffrey out the backfield. Tight end 2 out. Tight end 2 out. Well, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, the skill position, it's kind of elite, right? We kind of need to fill out the trenches a little more and get... Okay, well, we took Tyreek Hill. Why does this keep happening? So this would have been Jalen Waddle originally. Instead, it's going to be Nick Westbrook-Akine. One of the biggest threats in the red zone this league has to offer. Can you play quarterback, though? Actually, scratch that. You know who can? Okay, never mind. He's still a 12 overall. And he doesn't even pop up at the quarterbacks, bro. This game is so... I just wasted so much time fiddling around with that. For what? For what, man? For as kind as this wheel has been at times, we're on spin 23, and we have not even sniffed anything close to win number 1. Free safety on the Ravens. Kyle Hamilton. Or is this Malachi Starks? I think this is Malachi Starks. We are on a streak of 3, so I need this one. I'm locking in Malachi. Wait, or is, Marcus Williams a higher overall? Do they even have Marcus Williams anymore? I'm gonna go with Malachi Starks, their first round selection, of course. And there it is. There it is. And bar Sauce Gardner, he's just the second player that we've been able to add to our secondary. Cool. Spin 24. My legacy is on the line. Can we complete our first? You can give me left end too. You can give me left end too. I was just on the Ravens. I didn't quite catch it, but this should be Nnamdi Madubuike. Oh God, if I get this wrong or he changed positions or something stupid. Where is he? Oh my God, he's so low. He's just 91 overall. This team's just really freaking good. Nnamdi Madubuike is a big time get for our defensive line, but not just that. Okay, and obviously looking back, I remember I said left end Ravens. Yeah, we're cool with that. We were really close to the jackpot. I could have got Justice Hill. But okay, for 5 in a row, as I mentioned earlier, in case you forgot though, I get to choose the 5th best player on whatever team this lands on. Of course, according to the rating on Madden 25, we land on the New York Jets. Here's the thing. They don't have Sauce Gardner anymore, so who's going to be the 5th best player? That, my friends, is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why the hell are you here? You know what, whatever, I'll take it. And now both of our safeties are looking pretty solid. And even after 2 big time additions on the defense, we are still 0-17. Ooh, but week 18, we lost 9-12. We're getting closer. We're getting closer. I mean, Dalvin's even throwing for 7 touchdowns at this point. And remember now, if we can get to a streak of 10, I will be able to revive a lost player like a Sauce Gardner. That would be pretty good. Can we chill out with the tight ends, man? We've gotten too many tight ends, I swear. New Denver Broncos one, though, is going to be Evan Ingram. And tell you what, he should be a solid overall. Yeah, he's an 87. Did I ever even switch that? Okay, well, Evan Ingram's an 87, as you can see. But this now allows us to move Tyler Warren to fullback, where he might actually be a demon. 76 overall there is definitely underselling it for sure. I'm telling you, we get a QB. This is a 2-3 win team. I am going to harm myself. Guys, this video doesn't end until I get a 3-peat. And I can't even get 1 win. Jackpot. I need a jackpot so bad. Jackpot free safety would have been incredible. Bears free safety, I think it's Kevin Byard still. We went from having no safeties to now too many of them. No, it's getting to me, guys. I cannot lie. 26 spins later, we still aren't even sniffing one. Cowboy CB2. Okay, this is interesting. Remember, we gave him Sauce Gardner, which means he's their CB1. So their CB2, oh God. We're on a streak of 7, by the way. Is this Trayvon Diggs or is it Deron Bland? Oh God. I actually have no idea. I'm gonna lock in Trayvon Diggs, and I'm praying for the absolute best here. It's Deron Bland. Really? He's at 90. Remember, we are in 2025, so I'm a year simulated. He is a 91 on this sim. And damn it, we were just 3 guesses away from getting our main CB1 back. Still happy with Mr. Pick 6 himself, though, and our secondary has gone from 0 to 100 in like the last few spins. Oh my, remember when we lost to the Panthers 9-12? How is it? Why is it that bad now? Of course, the guess I got wrong was Deron Bland. Whenever I take a player or add a player to a team, I need to look at their roster for a second and make sure I know who's up next. You know what I'm saying? Houston Texans right tackle is going to be Trent Brown. Thank you very much. The only positions remaining now on offense is the center and the man under center, of course. So annoying. Why is the QB always the last one I get? Or like, can we just hit a kind jackpot, please, Wheel? Please. Literally on my knees. Does anybody know the longest amount of spins it took me to get win number 1? Because this is getting ridiculous. Spin 29. We're about to be in the 30s without a win and a million tight ends. Who is this? Hunter Henry. Hunter Henry. I'm about to freaking take tight end off, bro, I swear. And actually, he's our new starting center, and it's a big improvement on what we had before. I'm honestly starting to lose a little hope because we're on spin 30 now. If we don't get something good here, I'm reshuffling the wheel. I'm reshuffling the wheel. We need... No! Wait. No! What the... Bro. Who even is our highest overall? It's Saquon, bro. You know what? I'll take that over Micah Parsons all day. He kind of shielded him. But yeah, I now have to make Saquon our new left end. Surprise, surprise, we did not get better without Saquon Barkley. And not just that, but it also ruins our streak that we had, which was 2. By the way, if I got Deron Bland, that would have been on number 10. That would have been insane. Reshuffled up the wheels. We got 2 brand new refreshed wheels. Hopefully get some luck this time around. And we'll take a Philadelphia Eagles middle linebacker. That's going to be Zach Bond. And he, after this season, should be a pretty solid overall 90. Wow. Bro, our defense is honestly sick. Like, honestly, though, can we just luck out in one game? Maybe we win, like, 9-4 or something? How the hell did they get 4? I don't know. No. We're still owing. We're a 77 overall without a quarterback. Wheel, please, man. We are on spin 32. Just give me a jackpot. Just give me a jackpot. That'll do. Left end, Los Angeles Chargers. I surrender. I don't really have a guess. Braden Swinson. No, it's not. He's on the Patriots. And okay, I don't really know how he got there either, but I'm just gonna take him anyway. I can't be asked anymore. Yo, man, I'm getting real sick and tired of being sick and tired. Have we literally landed on everything on this wheel besides center, quarterback, fullback, in jackpot? Why did I just spin that wheel? I'm freaking done, bro. This is actually crazy. This is crazy. What were the odds of that? Like, I don't even know. We got away without releasing him earlier. Here he goes now. Here he goes now. Actually, I guess I should. I don't care. I don't care. I was gonna say I should spin this wheel and see who to trade him to. I don't care. I don't care. He's just gonna be out there. Whoever wants him can go get him themselves. I want to crash out so bad. We have lost Sauce Gardner, Saquon Barkley, now Micah Parsons. 3 curses, 2 of them being like back-to-back 30 and 32 there. Texans right guard. Titus Howard? Shaq Mason isn't there anymore, I don't think. We're locking in Titus Howard here at right guard. He's a left guard. Now Juice Scruggs is out there. What? He, of course, formerly played center for them, where he'll be playing for us. You know what? We just gotta be patient. It's just a waiting game. We all know that. Once we get that quarterback, I think our team is honestly good enough to contend. Right guard on the Bears is no more Tevin Jenkins. It's the dude they traded for. Jonah Jackson? Hell yeah. No. We move. Just gonna be quick fire with it. Spin 36 now. Middle linebacker on the Jets. It's gonna be CJ Mosley, right? Ooh, Jamie and Shergo? You already know we gotta go with the man, the myth, the legend. Massive time addition here, but you know what they say? Middle linebacker is usually the quarterback of the defense. But what if we made him the quarterback of the offense? Surely he's better than a 0 overall, right? Right? Bro, how can he be the same rating as dudes that have all 0s in their stats? Whatever, but you know what? For every win we get, I'm gonna give 1 attribute point to Jamie and Shergo. Actually, never mind. Yo, we are almost on spin 40. We're at certain videos, I would be done with a challenge already. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Elijah Vera Tucker. Welcome to the team, my boy. Next, spin 38. We are on a streak of 3 currently. If we can get to that 5 bonus, we're looking solid. Left outside linebacker. I think Hutch is a left end anyway, so it's fine. LOLB is who, though? I'm gonna go Alex Anzalone and just hope for the best. I'm not confident at all. Malcolm Rodriguez. I think they're both... No, Anzalone's right outside linebacker. I was cooking low-key Malcolm Rodriguez, though. Dang. Dang, we go 0-17 this time, guys. Yo, at this point, my guess of 64 might be for win number 1, bro. Jackpot, please. Yo, tight end is so annoying. Zach Ertz, and you play quarterback. I don't remember the original wheel challenge being this difficult, man. The times have changed, though. We've done Weddles and jersey numbers and draft overalls. No, the original, the OG wheel really is that dude. I don't have a guess. I don't. You know, get this stupid... Spin 41. I was genuinely disgusted with what I was witnessing yesterday. I had to stop, but we now got a new wheel here, and we're starting off with Jason Kelsey. Just kidding, Cam Jurgens. And he's immediately our new starting center. SSDD 42, please. Can I get a jackpot on the right side of the wheel so I can just choose anybody I want on the team? San Fran right guard, Dominic Pooney? They lost Aaron Banks this offseason. Pooney might be listed at left guard, though. Nope, he's at right guard, and he's an 88 overall now. And our offensive line now is pretty fire, if you ask me. I trust this unit fully. Oh my god. We just won our first game. With Dalvin Tomlinson at quarterback, it was week 1. We beat the Rams 21-14. What in the world, DT? What? What am I looking at? A log of 70? And it went to Puka Nacua against his former team. Where is the main man himself, Dominic Pooney? You have changed everything. Got some much needed life in me now. We just won our first game without a quarterback. Imagine we get the best corner in the league. PS2. Oh, come on. Coming in at a whopping 98 overall alongside Deron Bland as well. Hey, I like it. He's our highest overall now. And what do you know? We add in Patrick Surtain and go down a win. Hey, we're kind of on a roll, though. Today has started off quite nicely. If you ask me, running back on the Colts, it's not going to be it. That would have been Jonathan Taylor, of course. Instead, left end. Is this Kwity Paye or is this Laiatu Latu? I think Latu. I'm going to go ahead and lock in Latu here. Left end on the Colts is Laiatu Latu. Oh my god, wait, so is Kwity Paye, but he's 1 rating higher. Thank god. As our team overall is now up to an 85 with an 81 defense and an 89 offense without a glory once again. I can't believe we're actually winning games now, or games, you know what I mean. Suck it, Chicago. Legacy spin 45 here for 5 guesses in a row. It would be a hell of a start, and I should be able to get any CB2 in the league left guard. Left guard. Right guard is Lindstrom. Jake Matthews, Caleb McGarry, yeah. Matthew Bergeron is their left guard. And that, ladies and gents, is 5 in a row. So let's lock it in right now. Of course, only the team side here, and we get the 5th best player on the Kansas City Chiefs. What Was I here earlier? Like, this was like my example, was it not? Is this Kelsey? Is this Mr. Kelsman himself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? You bet. This offense now is genuinely endgame, bar one position. But what do you know it? Back to 0-17. Even after a big time edition like that, but we're now halfway on the streak to 10 in a row to potentially revive somebody here. We get left tackle the Hawks is going to be Charles Cross. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting real sick of these offensive linemen. However, he is a day one starter on our team, so how can I be mad? Next! When will it be our time? When? It's only a moment of time. Right tackle now. No LOLB? LOLB on the Cowboys on a streak of 6. This one could be a little tough. Overshown? Might just be my best guess here. I'm not confident in it at all. Jack Sanborn. Overshown's at ROLB. Dang. Ugh. You know, at least we got win number 1 out the way now. If that was still on the board, I'd be a little upset. CB1, please. CB1, please. Rams center. Steve Avila? I'm on the breaking point with offensive lineman Coleman Shelton, bro. Avila's at left. Why wouldn't he be? Nada. Quarterback. When will you show up? Jackpot. 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 Oh my god. Finally. Now, unfortunately, it's not a team with an elite quarterback, but Drake May will absolutely do. Not elite just yet, but with this team around him, with this team filled with superstar X Factors around him, there's a good chance he could explode onto the scene. And yeah, we could have gone Christian Gonzalez as well, which would have been awesome and fit a need, but the fact that we finally got ourselves a franchise quarterback is a great feeling. We have won, I believe, just 2 games in this entire video, but now after adding in Drake May, we win 7, which is nice. A big improvement. I'm not complaining. But I expected a tiny bit more. I expected at least a playoff berth, at least for us to get a shot in the playoffs and potentially make it all the way. As Drake May finished with just 3,500 yards, 32 touchdowns, 16 interceptions though, only 200 yards per game. With Puka, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce, Christian McCaffrey, Josh Downs, Evan Ingram tight end too. It's a little underwhelming. It's a tad bit underwhelming. But tell you what, once I get to spin 50, I'm changing playbooks. Hey! Back-to-back jackpots? Oh my god, jackpot CB2 would have been trash, but instead we get right outside linebacker. And I'm not even gonna lie with you, off the top of my head, I cannot really even think of anybody. Who we got? Alex Highsmith is the highest rated one, really. Jared Verse, Devin Lloyd, Khalil Mack, Nick Benito. Some good names for sure, but nobody really elite, you know what I mean? Like a Fred Warner or like a TJ Watt, which is what you kind of hope for when you get a jackpot, you know? I think out of these, though, I'm going to take Jared Verse because he's in our division and he's only 24 years old. And this is such a big time addition nonetheless. We had Malcolm Rodriguez as their starting outside linebacker before that. Now our front 7 looks the absolute part. Back-to-back jackpot gets us our 13 and 4. I didn't change playbooks yet. 13 and 4. Oh my god, we finished as the 2 seed. The Rams still went 14 and 3. What in the world? Drake May had an awesome year. 4K, 39 tuds, 13 picks. But remember, not only did we just take Jared Verse from the Rams, we've taken Puka Nacua as well. How are they still doing what they're doing? Oh my goodness. Stafford got himself a new Calvin Johnson. But that's okay, because we're here. And as long as we're here, we have a chance to finish this video as we win our first ever playoff game 49 spins later. And it took us 2 dang jackpots to get here. Oh my god. Oh my god, let's get hot. Speak of the devil. The Los Angeles Rams get smoked. 40-19. And in the Super Bowl, we got the Denver Broncos, 11-16. They're an 87 overall squad. We're an 88. Drake May, Jared Verse have really changed, have really shifted the energy here. We lost? We not only lost though, we got smoked. 17-38. As good as our team is, it's not good enough to take down Bo Nix just yet. Spin 50. Big spin 50. We get the wide receiver 2 on the Steelers, which would have been George Pickens if I did this last month. It is now... Who? Who actually even is this? Calvin Austin? It's literally Calvin Austin. And we miss out on the playoffs this year. Are you kidding me? What did Calvin Austin do? Seriously, how did we go from 13 wins to missing out on the playoffs? Right tackle on the Cowboys. Is that good? Who is this? Terrence Steele? The definition of mid. We just missed out again. Going 8-9, and now the question looms. Can we even get this done with the Drake May? Because I really thought so. I thought this team was good enough. Okay, technically we're on a streak of 4. We did get 2 jackpots, but jackpots are good. So we're counting them towards a streak, similar to if I get the curse, it just ruins it, right? Titans left tackle. Is this new big money man Dan Moore? For the beautiful 5 in a row. It is. Let's freaking go. 5 in a row means we get our bonus, of course. Spinning the teams. I get the 5th best player on the Green Bay Packers. Could Jordan Love be around this territory? He most certainly could. It could be a Jair, Josh Jacobs, Xavier McKinney are definitely all up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Elwin Jenkins. Jordan Love was number 6, though. So freaking close. But okay, our offensive line genuinely now is one of the best in the league. And in case you forgot, we're doing this with just Patrick Surtain and Deron Bland at corner. We got absolutely no depth here. Okay, we are so wildly inconsistent. Despite being an 88 overall team now, we can barely scrape away into the playoffs. Drake May, I need you, my guy. To be fair, he's putting up some solid numbers. Well, okay, then having just 2 cornerbacks probably doesn't help, but if we can get to that 10 in a row, get a little Sauce Gardner revived. There goes one of the corners now. You've got to be kidding me, dude. We just can't win. No matter what we do, no matter how hot we get, the wheel always finds a way to humble us. Dude, this game makes no sense, bro. We lose Patrick Surtain and now go 13-4, number 1 seed for the first time in this video. Who we freaking got in the divisional? We got the Philadelphia Eagles. They go 10-7 respectively. We beat them though, 31-14, and here we go. Just one more game to go here to get us into the bowl, and we didn't make it. Not only that though, we lost 28-3 to Tampa Bay. I don't know why we're getting smoked like that, but Drake May put up awesome numbers. McCaffrey is most certainly back, and the receivers cooked as well. Too bad the curse has taken away so many elite players from our team. It's crazy how many times we've gotten it. This sucks. This sucks because this would have been Jared Verse, but we already freaking took him, which means I could have taken an Alex Highsmith and now gotten him too, which kind of blows because now it's Josiah Stewart and Jared Verse. And now we only just go 9-8, barely scraping in. However, we beat Tampa Bay this time, beat the Cowboys by 1, 25-24 now of Detroit, and we lost again in the same exact spot. It would be splendid if we just had a few cornerbacks on our team or just safeties. Give me something, one more. Now we already got Denver tight end as well. Adam Troutman now. Man, I'm losing my joy. We just went 8-9, bro. I don't understand. Back-to-back conference championships to missing out on the playoffs entirely make it make sense. CB1, please. That would not have been Sauce Gardner because we already took him. Joe Tippmann, as you can see here, and I think every time now I get an offensive lineman, I'm gonna start to remove it from the wheel and get first rounded by the boys. You've got to be kidding me. Did I switch that? I don't know. But okay, spin 57, no more center on the wheel, and that's going to happen every time now we get an offensive lineman. Commanders ROLB. Could this be Frankie Louvu? Or is he on the other side? Nope, it is Frankie Louvu. Awesome get. 11-6, another wild card, and another L in the wild card. It's our freaking offense, dude. Our defense is balling out, but our offense is struggling. Is Drake May the answer, or do we still need more here? Do we need left tackle on the curse? How many curses have we gotten, bro? Genuinely, like, what, 6, 7? That's what it feels like. As, yeah, Tyreek Hill is now at left tackle. One of the first players we added now is going to absolute waste. And what do you know it? We just finished as the 1 seed in the NFC. The simulation on this game is truly a spectacle. It really is, man. Okay, the Buccaneers absolutely own us. We have to 3-peat, and I haven't even won a Super Bowl. That's not great. Okay. We just lost Tyreek Hill, now we add in Jalen Waddle. And Tyreek Hill or not, this wide receiver unit, I think it's still definitely good enough to get the job done. 11-6, top of the NFC West. Beat the Lions 31-17. Eagles 28-24. Dude, we might be the biggest chokers in NFL history. I should have made the challenge making 3 NFC Conference championships, because that's the furthest we're gonna get by what I'm seeing right now. LOLB, middle linebacker, please. We already got this. Why am I getting so many repeats? Nah, you know what? I'm doing it again. I'm spinning again. We already got that position. If I get a repeat, I'm just going again. And we're landing on Houston Texans DT. I am not gonna lie, I have totally blanked here. I have no idea. I mean, he's not on the first page, so I don't think it's gonna be anybody crazy. Tim Settle Jr. 10-7 again. I mean, this is kind of our floor now. Beat the Vikings in the wild card. Smoke Tampa Bay 41-6. Oh my God. We actually made the Super Bowl, but look who we're playing. Look who we're freaking playing. The 16-1 Ravens. Are you kidding me? Oh, Drake May, Super Bowl MVP. We beat him 37-22. Could this be the start? Did Tim Settle just change absolutely everything? We needed depth on the defensive line, so honestly, a solid addition. CB2, please. Okay, and now we're getting an immediate starter. CB2 on the Detroit Lions should be Terrion Arnold. I believe they just signed DJ Reed as well, so this should be Terrion Arnold, and it is 84 overall. He's developing, and like I said, he's our immediate CB2. What it could have been, though, with the room we've had in the past. And surely we can go on the road to a... Dude, you've got to be kidding me. Why are we 6-11? 6-11? I don't even... Bro, you see what I mean with this game, though? Like, we add in Terrion Arnold, and we get worse. Like, I don't know. Left guard, get out of here. I believe this is Will Fries, right? Nope, it is Blake Brando or their first round selection, Donovan Jackson. Of course it is. Of course it is. To missing the postseason 2 years in a row. I do not understand this team, man. Spin 63. Remember, my guess was 64. We're not in great. Now I got a Arizona Cardinal. They're all 0 overall. This is Jalen Thompson, though. And okay, after adding back Jalen Thompson, I did make him a corner, and I did move Kevin Byard out to corner, which gives us 4 solidified corners, of course, which is nice to see. Jalen Thompson remained at an 80 overall there. 28-24 dub in the divisional round. Got the Lions in the conference championship. Beat them as well. And okay, we got Buffalo here in the Super Bowl. Could this be the start of something? Finally moving them to... By the way, my guess was 64 here, but I guess we got to go 3 in the future. Oh my God, man. Not even close, man. Losing by 20 is pathetic. This has been 64, actually. Hello? Jackpot? Hello. Did we go Jordan Love? We have been on this team before, of course. Josh Jacobs, but Jair. We could use a corner. We could use one of the best safeties in the league, Xavier McKinney. But do we need that +6 upgrade on Jordan Love, or from Drake May to Jordan Love? Ooh, that's hard. I'm not gonna lie, because we've won the Super Bowls. We've made it deep with Drake May. Do we like help out the defense a little bit? I'm gonna go Jordan Love. I think at this point, the quarterback is everything. And I know Drake May has been solid for us, but it's been wildly too inconsistent where at this point in the video, we need something surefired. Our team's up to a 90, man. A 90 overall. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, though. And Xavier McKinney right here would look kind of fire. Did I make the right decision? Only time will tell. Damn, and remember, we lost the Super Bowl in that last sim. If we had won it, that would have been incredible. 13-4. Here we go. Seahawks in the divisional. Beat them 27-20. And we made it back, and we're playing a familiar foe. Can we beat them this time, though? Please, Jordan Love. He's done it, and not just that, he takes home Super Bowl MVP. And okay, I honestly think we might just be there. Spin 65 now, just give me whoever. Strong safety on the Jags. Andre Cisco? Remember, we were just talking about this position as well. Don't see anybody there, it is Tony Adams. Where's Andre Cisco? I think he's on the Jets now? I don't know. Bye week, show me that #1 seed, 13-4 again. Oh my God, we might just be here. I'm simming straight to the bowl, because this is not the one we need to... The Packers? The Packers? The 7th seed... Who is their quarterback? Oh my God, I'm sick to my stomach, bro. This game Makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. Like, brother, why did we just get gamed by Kenny freaking Pickett, man? Left end is Will Anderson. Free safety, I think still good. Petrie. Ooh. What's his name? CJ Gardner-Johnson? Or is he at strong safety and this is Jimmy Ward? What did I get? Free safety? It's not even here. Oh, he's right here. He's a strong. Dang. Free safety is Kalen Bullock. 13-4. Again, this might be our floor. We just gotta get a little lucky here and make it all the way and win it 3 times in a row. Ooh, remember though, the Broncos beat us in our first ever Super Bowl MVP, Drew Sanders. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? I haven't had a wheel video go this long in a long time. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This Vita Vea or Antoine Winfield or Tristan Wirfs at a 97. Probably don't need Mike Evans. Bucky is an 87 SCO. I think it's these two though. These are probably the 2 biggest positions of need for us. I think we gotta go Antoine Winfield Jr. Arguably the best safety in the league, in my opinion. And here's how it's looking now. 92 overall X Factor. Alongside Justin Simmons, we got Bullock and Malachi Starks at step now. And then I did move Tony Adams to be our CB5. Vita Vea would have been nice here. I'm not gonna lie, but I think Matabike, Milton Williams can hold it down. I'm not gonna lie with you. I did not realize Sebastian Joseph Day was still our starting DT. Probably should have went Vita Vea there. As everybody get ready for the 13-4 finish. Nope, we go down after adding it in. I feel like every time we add a great player, we go down in wins. And every time we get rid of a good player, we... Never mind. Dude, we're almost in the 70s, man. This is getting outrageous. And we haven't even back-to-backed. We haven't even back-to-backed. Wide receiver 2 on the Packers. Is this Matthew Golden? Nope, it is Romeo Dobbs at an 82. 14-3 without a bye week is crazy. Dang it, Philly. However, we did make it back to the Super Bowl and got the Ravens once again. And we scrape away 28-24. There's number 1. The big thing is getting number 2 and then hopefully getting number 3 right after that. Middle linebacker is the former Super Bowl MVP, Drew Sanders. Nope, just kidding. It's actually Dre Green. How did he win Super Bowl MVP? I'll take Dre Greenlaw though, happily. Ooh, Dre Greenlaw. 15-2 record. That's what you'd like to see. Of course, we beat Baltimore last simulation in the Super Bowl by 4 points. Can we make it back to back for the first time? Oh my God, why? Why? Who are we losing to? We lost in the conference championship by 4 points, bro. 4 points to JJ McCarthy. McCaffrey only getting the ball 8 times is criminal. That was big 6'9" too. We're now here in the 70s. Haven't been here in a minute. Quarterback on the Colts? Sure. Is this even Anthony Richardson? Okay, it still is. He's actually an 81. He's developing in this sim. 15-2 once again. Dude, JJ McCarthy is our father. Spin 71. Oh, I do not miss these random ones, man. I like the jersey numbers where I can control it. Okay. Here, I'm happy. We got Jalen Hurts, the reigning actual Super Bowl MVP, but here's where I'm a little upset. What if we took Jair now? Or Xavier McKinney, you know what I'm saying? But who am I freaking kidding? Jalen Hurts, welcome to the squad, a proven winner. Can this be the challenge completed? Can he be the guy to take us over the hump? Jalen Hurts, what do you got for me? 1 seed 11-6 in the year 2025 is insane. With the postseason going through AZ, we make it back to the bowl. And this is a team that I think we've beaten twice before in this very game, and we beat them again. 31-28 dub, and the new main man, Jalen Hurts, takes home another Super Bowl MVP. And tell you what, thinking it over again, should I go 3 in the same sim, the same number, like after we got Jalen Hurts? That would make a little more sense, I guess. Kyle Pitts. But, I mean, at the same time, it's kind of too late to do that. And okay, a 15-2 record, another number 1 seed, another cheeky bye week into the postseason. Of course, coming off a Super Bowl win last time. Have we even made it to back-to-back Super Bowls yet in this video? We have now. We got the Buffalo Bills here, a team that has beat us before. They are 11-6 this time around. Can we get number 2? Uh-oh. Oh, Jalen Hurts again. We beat him by 3, 21-18. And can we get the last one to complete the challenge now? And can we potentially add in an S-tier player here on spin 73 jackpot? Oh my god. We went from having no quarterbacks to now getting, what, Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, now Justin Herbert, Drake May, of course, too, all for nothing. Really, I wish I could have got some of these guys a little earlier. Is it finally time? Spin 73. Oh my god. Oh my god, we just went 17-0. We just went 7. Can we do a 20-0 challenge to end it off as well? Oh my god, I just thought of the most stupidest challenge of all, a 60-0 challenge. I mean, I've done a 40-0 before. I don't know why that's so crazy to me. Lions, 40. Oh my god, this team might actually be too good now. 42-7? Are you for real? Cowboys, 42-20. We're putting up 40 in our sleep, and we're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars. As Jalen Hurts wins an MVP, Jared Verse, Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, Hurts was all right. I mean, he was okay. Let's get it going though, boys. The 83 rated Jacksonville Jaguars against our 92 overall squad. Can we do the three-peat finally? Something that's never been done before. Can history be made here? We drive down in. Oh, this offense is too good now. Okay. Jacksonville does respond quickly, but we take another touchdown lead here at the end of the first half. They tie up the ball game. Start with ball. Don't get any points there. Third quarter is a stalemate. 0-0. Fourth quarter is where we're up 3 currently. We do have the ball. A 12-yard punt return by Travis Hunter. They have the ball. I'm just a little stupid. 1st and 10. They're driving here. 4th and 5. Tank Bigsby for 3 yards. And with just a first down now, this challenge could be complete. We do still have the 2-minute warning in the way, too. Look at Jalen Hurts' stance, bro. He's looking a little crazy. McCaffrey with a handoff. Jukes a man. It's going to be 3rd and 5. And low-key, there is a lot of time left. They still have 2 timeouts. Jalen Hurts. That's a first down. That's a first down. That's big time. We still need another one, though, if I'm being honest with you. 1st and 10 now with 2:05 remaining. Hurts passing the ball. Does get completed. There goes timeout number 2. And here we have it. 2nd and 3. 2:02 remaining. Jacksonville has no timeouts left. And McCaffrey is going to lose yards. And here it is. It all comes down to this play. 3rd and 6. Jalen Hurts. Can you ice the game? He can. His stats don't look great, but when we needed him most, he connects with Josh Downs. Ladies and gentlemen, victory formation is here. A three-peat has been completed. Oh, it's finally been done. I never thought this moment would come halfway into this video. I was losing so much hope, bro. Oh, this was such a long one. Hurts doesn't do the sweep, though. McCaffrey actually wins Super Bowl MVP this time, but I don't care. As long as the job is finished. That one was mentally exhausting. We lost so many great players as well. And I believe after we got Jalen Hurts on 71, we won there. We won on 72. We won on 73. So Jalen Hurts was the difference maker here. Shout out to him. We had an awesome team, and we had so many more great players as well, like Micah Parsons, Tyreek Hill, Sauce Gardner, Patrick Surtain. I'm probably even missing another 1 or 2 that we lost out from the curse. We got a few too many curses in this video, but the jackpot started to pile up as well, which is nice to see. But as you can see here, every single little player was added. A Tony Adams, a Tutu Atwell had a little experiment at a tight end, even a Dan Moore, even guys that really didn't even make an impact. Jamie and Shergoat was still here. Fullback Tyler Warren. We added every single player, all 73 of them that we spun on the wheel. Hunter Henry was at freaking center. Saquon. I forgot we even had Saquon. Oh, man. Hey, if y'all enjoyed, y'all know what to do. If you guys would like me to do this challenge, again, a 3-peat, but maybe with jersey numbers or the Weddle draft, hey, let me know. I'm kind of down for that. This one's a little tough because it's random, right? The positions, the wheel. For the jersey numbers, that one's on me. I think we can do that one. So if you guys want to do it or want to see it, hey, just let me know by leaving a like on the video, comment down below as well. Of course, if you made it to this point, I appreciate you a ton. That's it for me, though. The 3-peat challenge on the original, the OG wheel has been completed. It was a journey. See you.